Hey guys, Sam here at NA Studios. Thanks so much for checking the video out. Today I want to take a look at 5 common pitfalls you need to avoid when recording vocals. Now the first and arguably one of the most important things to get right when you're recording vocals is your headphone mix. If your headphone mix isn't right, you can't expect the performance to be right. If you're recording vocals yourself or if you're recording another artist, then you need to work out what that vocalist wants. It may be that some vocalists like some reverb in their headphones, they may like delay, they may like their voice EQ'd a certain way or compressed. Whatever way it is, you need to supply that to the vocalist. Believe it or not, having the vocal at the wrong level in your headphones can make you sing differently. If you're struggling to hear yourself, you'll push too much and you'll sing sharp. If you can hear yourself too loud, then you'll be holding back and you may sing flat. So spend some time working out exactly what it is the vocalist wants, what they want it to sound like, and how loud they want it, and then you can move on to how you should set up your microphone. Here I've got 2 examples of a vocal recorded. One was too far away from the mic and one was too close to the mic. Let's take a listen to the differences between the two.
Oh, we've gone too far now. Things have taken us down very different ways. Oh, we've gone too far now. Things have taken us down very different ways.
The vocal that was recorded too far away had a bit too much roominess in it, but the one that was too close, even with a pop filter, we got some plosives, and more importantly, we got too much of that proximity effect. You get this proximity effect when you're too close to the microphone. You get more bass than you might need in a vocal, so it's going to end up sounding muddy. So you need to back it off about 6 inches away, or the distance from your little finger to your thumb. That's a good distance to be away from the mic. You're not going to get too much of the room in, and you're not going to get too many plosives in your recording. Speaking of plosives, let's take a listen to a vocal take recorded without a pop filter. This is completely bare, just the mouth up against the mic, and you're going to hear some of the issues.
Oh, we've gone too far now. Things have taken us down very different ways.
In that instance, we had loads of plosives going into the microphone, loads of air coming out of the mouth, which was distorting the capsule. And towards the end of the take, the microphone just gave out. It just stopped working because there was too much going into the capsule. We're getting distortion, we're getting too many plosives. This makes for a bad take. Take a listen to it in with the music.
Oh, we've gone too far now. Things have taken us down very different.
Even with the music in, you can hear the plosives. You can hear that wind going into the microphone. You can avoid that by just setting up a pop shield. They're very inexpensive and they're going to save you a lot of time in editing. Next up, we're going to hear what happens when you set your gain wrong. It's important to get the level correct coming into your DAW. Anything too loud is going to distort. Anything too quiet and you're going to have noise to deal with. Let's take a listen to a take that was recorded too hot with much too much gain on the preamp.
Oh, we've gone too far now. Things have taken us down very different ways.
That's going to cause you a lot of issues in the mix. It's distorted, that's going to be incredibly difficult to get rid of, and you're off to a bad start before you've even started mixing. Let's take a listen to it when the gain is set too low.
Oh, we've come too far now. Things have taken us down very different ways.
The gain on the preamp was too low, so we're having to rectify that issue afterwards. We're having to bring up the gain of that take so much in our DAW that we're bringing up all the noise that's being made by the preamp in the first place. If we don't set the correct level, we're either going to have too much or too little, and neither of those is going to work in the mix. You need to get your level set just right. Anywhere where the loudest peaks are hitting around -12 or -9 on your DAW's meters are going to be a pretty good place to aim for, and you'll get a great vocal take every time. Just doing one take of a vocal really limits you in the mix. But conversely, doing too many takes can really lose the vibe of the song, and it can make the vocalist lose that magic that they had. Anything more than, say, 5 takes, and you're going to need to have a break. You're going to need to relax and just come away from the song, even for a few minutes, have a drink, step outside. I know that editing vocals and comping takes can be an arduous process, but it is the best way to get the best take. You can comp your vocals in any modern DAW. You can select one word from the first take, another word from the fourth take. Go through and select the best words from each take, the best phrases that work best for the song, and you're going to end up with the best version of that song. Thanks so much for checking it out. I hope these tips have been useful for you and you can implement them in your next vocal recording. I'll see you again soon. Take care.